Hey, what's up, YouTube? I'm just looking at the Bitcoin charts, and I just want to make a quick video. I'm gonna start off by saying, if you haven't already, please subscribe to the video. There's a there's a link to click on the bottom right hand side of the video down there with the blue arrow pointing towards it. Just click that. It's easy to subscribe, and I just want to mention again, I'm not a financial advisor, and this is not financial advice. I advise everyone to do their own due diligence. And, this is a very volatile market. And I'm just kind of showing my thoughts on the market. You're probably looking at the numbers here. They obviously look kind of high. This is just an Elliott wave count I done, and I'm not sure of this. I'm really looking at the 5,300 area for the first target. Um, I like to do long swings. I don't do a lot of day trade unless there's a real obvious move. But kind of just gonna go in the charts and show you what I'm kind of doing, and maybe you guys can learn a little bit from it, or you know take what you will. Um, I watch a lot of analysis guys, and what I've learned is not to watch them um, in the present, because I've I've had it happen both ways. I've came up with a um, my own technical analysis, then watched them, and then changed my mind because of what they said. And turns out, mine was right. And I kind of looked up to them guys as that. So now to learn from them guys, I usually watch past videos to learn techniques and stuff. But then I've put my own together and I don't use as many all them indicators and all that stuff. I do use MACD a little. I do use my RSI and my EMAs here, exponential moving averages, and it seems to work out for me pretty good. So um, anyway, let's get into the charts and what I'm seeing here. Obviously, this is what we've been talking about, the possible inverse head and shoulders here forming. And this is the triangle that I was talking, or not triangle, I'm sorry, the diamond I was talking about the other day. See it right there. I did have the lines a little different as it played out, but we did end up breaking up. And as you can see, we got a nice rejection candle and a little reversal here. But in my opinion, I think this is just probably going to be either a bull flag formation and up from there, or a triangle, something in that form. But I still stick with this count. This area held still that I said would, around the 3,600, 3,640 range, and it bounced off of it pretty good. We'll see if that holds up. I believe it will. And then to go up and test this neckline, and I believe we're going to be somewhere, depends on where we hit it, in the area between 40, 4175 and 4150 area. We may bounce all the way up in here before we test it, but I don't think it's going to be much longer before we get up and test that. Maybe a day or two. And I could be wrong. Could be, middle or end of this week, but I do look at us going up to test this at least, and if that breaks up from that trend line and it doesn't just do a bull trap, I believe we've got a lot more up movement after that. And like I said, my first target would be up to the 5,300 range, and kind of show you how I'm looking at this. Let me go out here. You see this ascending wedge I've drawn here. It seems to have bounced off here 3 times on the top side. On the bottom, we got 3 touches, and it's forming a nice ascending wedge pattern. Obviously, it's a little early, but if you click into your RSI and kind of look at it this way, here's the channel I've drawn probably I don't know, a week or 2 ago, and it's staying in that pretty good. And if it continues in this, I think we got a lot more up movement. And then we switch to the daily RSI. It's pretty interesting. There's that wedge again. And how we've done it before, we've traveled sideways, hit, come up to touch the top of the trend, sideways, come up to hit the top of the trend, sideways, bottom, and then up to the top. And if you look, if we hit sideways and we trend up to the top, figure maybe, I don't know, somewhere in this area, and then click to up in here, you know, that would have brought us to around the 5600 range on this here, on that trend. Anyways, that's where I'm at right now. You know, I'm basically looking to see what happens when we test this, and if you look at that, we should be testing the 55 EMA right around the same time that we test this neckline. So anyways, I think I told you guys last time I'm trying to build a channel, and I would appreciate, you know, if you guys would like, share, comment, give me suggestions, whatever. I'm looking to get at least 200 subscribers, and I'm probably going to start doing some giveaways. My wife owns a company. We make a lot of crypto shirts and hats, coffee mugs, things like that. And thought about maybe giving some away, giveaway to get the channel up and going, and maybe get some people to help out on the channel, do some live stuff, and you know, I don't know, build it and see what we can make of it, and kind of see what you guys would like to see more of. I've been putting a little bit of time into it. I'm going to try to put more time into it now. You know, I'm new to the YouTube stuff and all that, trying to get used to it, but anyways, yeah, I'm curious to see where we get on this this neckline here. I really hope to see that break. In my opinion, I honestly think we will. I don't know. You got a lot of guys out there that are just so bearish from this long bear market we've had. You know, it's been a year, and a little over a year now when it started, actually. So I hope everybody had a good and safe New Year's, and I don't know. I will see you next time. But like I said, please subscribe and share the link out if you belong to groups or anything. Maybe share it out and let them know what we're trying to do here. And I appreciate it. And see you next time. I'll try to make a video tomorrow. Thanks.